My name is David Helbich. I come from Germany, Bremen, Berlin. I'm born in Berlin, Bremen. I live in Belgium, in Brussels, the capital of Europe. And I come from a musician family, but I was always interested in art in general. So I became an artist that is working with a lot of different tools, not only about sound, but sound is definitely my specialty. The work for this exhibition is old and new at the same time. It's full of little concepts and pieces that I have developed over the last 10 years, but it's the very first time that I put it in an installation situation like this, in this beautiful design, which is provided by the exhibition, which is, makes me very happy. It is called House of Ear as a total, and in this House of Ear are several smaller pieces. We have carpets that are around it, listening meditations, and we have the videos with little exercises to train your ear, to train your listening before you go into the exhibition and use your ears to experience all the works. The concept of these pieces I call no music, because there is no music being played back, actually also no sound really being played back, and still, I mean that's what I say, still I provide you with a musical experience. No music being played back, still a musical experience. There are so many sounds in a room, even though you think it is silent, because nothing is played back. But with exercises directly on the ear, I structure the noise around you, and by this emphasize that your ears are doing half of the job when you listen to music. It is not the musician, it is not necessarily the DJ, the radio, any kind of media. Your ears are your medium. So that is a little bit what I try to emphasize here, so that you have all the power about your musical experience as a listener. So the listener here becomes the musician, him or herself. I hope that people use this room as a playground also, as playing around, going from carpet to carpet, trying out, going back to the video, and making the little game with it. So it's a playful, a gamey room maybe. But I hope behind all these funny, strange things, there's also something a bit serious, namely you really tune your ears and your awareness for what there is to come or for later. I like to work with an audience directly, and I like to have a relationship with the audience first. That's the first thing. That's a performative argument, why I make work that is directly speaking to the audience. I love to work directly with the audience, to have a direct communication to them. And I think the work where we are sitting now in is a proof of that. I like to think myself not only as an artist, but also as an audience member myself. Because I go to see a lot of art. That's how I got to art, or to music also. Because I appreciate so much artistic products and events and experiences. So I like to think art from that idea, from the idea of the audience, because I understand myself as 80% I'm an audience member, and then 20% I do stuff that I try to look for audience, I try to reach an audience with. So I understand myself as an audience as well. So my question was always, how, or still is actually, how can I provide these experiences that I have as an audience member, as an active audience, as a very interested audience member? How can I give this back again to an audience? So how can I make a community of active audience members, and I'm just one of them? I think it could be also nice if people start conducting each other. So if somebody learns something here, says like, now look at me, just do what I do, and then somebody improvises something with their ears. So I think it's a work that doesn't have to stop exactly at the video. So you can just do, like, somebody's doing this, or somebody is doing their own tempo, trying out what happens if you have to follow each other. So that would be great. Another way to experience the work is to remember the exercises and do it at home, or do it at the subway, or somewhere else, outside, where the birds are singing and the wind is blowing. Or maybe next to a factory, very loud. You have so many ventilation systems in Seoul, for example. So one way is like teaching it each other, doing it with each other. The other one is like doing it for yourself. And actually what I try to say with this room is that you are responsible for your own experience, so be creative and use this power in your experience, this power you have over your experience to become the active part in a musical situation. I think it would be wonderful if people forget thinking for a short moment when they go through this work. Of course, you need your brain a little bit to follow, so you cannot just close your eyes. So there is a certain activity, but it would be wonderful if people would just concentrate really on the experience. And I think that's why the first carpet that says, imagine there was silence, is so important. For sure, there will be a lot of sounds, but the idea of giving a moment on all these carpets actually, trying to find this image that I'm providing here, just as an exercise means you kind of, you start being ready to feel and experience more than think, I guess. And enjoy the moment, have fun, and be self-performative. Like, know that it's you who's doing it somehow. And help each other maybe with it, but also don't only wait for the art coming to you. Go to the art or go to your own, the place where these experiences happen. This is something I would like to say. Be self-responsible, be active.